Hello, it's
Hello,
Shenanimegans.
it is season 9, episode 9.
The one with the filler episode.
Yeah.
It's the late season filler episode,
Ooh.
which that's more true than I'd like to admit for some of this, but
Mm,
that how it be in some of these shows.
it's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah. So I have good news.
Okay.
I can open Discord again on
Oh,
desktop. I
well,
say
that's
as we're
good.
still using Skype. It doesn't blue screen me anymore, but I'll show you what it does do. I've got a
Yeah.
monitor capture here. Let me pull it up. This is all it does. This magnificent gray square of stuff
Oh,
here.
very nice.
It's better than blue screening, so who knows? Maybe in a few patches it'll work and we can get rid of Skype.
Maybe.
I literally can't even drag it. It does
Wow.
nothing.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's something truly awful, I've got to say.
Yeah.
It's funny because I got it to work
Mhm.
on Saturday. Or was it Sunday? No, it's Sunday.
Mhm.
Uh, at the same time, I was trying to upload our backlog of videos because we've got like well, we have one episode. We'll have two after this, and then some other stuff, like a whole video and stuff. But I had that all queued. I was uploading it all. I got Discord to not blue screen and start up. Seemed
Mhm.
all was good. Google API went down.
Of course.
Both use Google API. It wasn't out for everyone, but it was like hitting here or there, and I got hit. So only one video managed to properly upload out of like four that were all done processing,
Oh,
which
great.
was awful. So I got one episode up, and then haven't gotten the others. Terrible
Mhm.
timing there. Um, I swear I tried. I swear.
Oh.
And then yeah, I thought it was because API was down that like desktop Discord wasn't working, so I wasn't even checking like browser. And then later I checked browser. I'm like, oh, it's browser's working. My
Mm.
desktop's still just fucked. I thought I'd fixed it. It was just great because of the API, but no, I didn't fix it at all. It's
Uh, mm.
still very dead. But
Mm.
that
Dang.
that's how it be sometimes. We're getting closer. We're almost free of this nightmare.
Almost. We're almost there. Oh, well. Speaking of being almost there, we're almost in the news, but we don't have any. I don't think
Whoa, we're
I
living
don't.
on a prayer.
Oh, jeez. Oh no, we can't do this.
That wasn't even bad. We're gonna get sued.
Yeah,
I mean, we aren't, but
yeah.
I'd be very surprised if I don't even remember the name of the people who did that song. I care so little about
Was it
it.
Aerosmith? Was that an
It
Aerosmith
was
song?
not Aerosmith. I can
No.
tell you that.
Are
It's
you sure?
Bon Jovi.
Oh, close enough. I get Bon Jovi and Aerosmith mixed up all the time. They're the same person to me.
Aerosmith isn't a person.
Yep. Mr. Aerosmith.
Listen, if it's not anime, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Why do I have to listen to Living on a Prayer when I can listen to the other prayer song I can't say the title to because it's in Japanese? I'm pretty
Nice.
sure, isn't the ending to Review Starlight like something about angels?
Maybe?
Or is it the opening?
I don't know. Those aren't on the soundtrack, so I don't know what they're called.
Oh, interesting. You got the
Yeah.
soundtrack?
Yeah, I have the soundtrack.
Oh no,
It's
it's
very good.
it's Fly Me to the Star, which I mean close enough. Right, that's pretty close.
Let me do the star. It's a silly name.
That's close to something about angels.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty girls are all angels to me.
True. Very true.
Had to get that gay moment in there,
Of course.
of course. But yes, that's that was the weekend adventures. Got to
Mm.
wrangle up some Weiss players.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh no, just changes in our system, so it's like it's been a lot of struggles.
Oh, yeah.
Adult mid-30s anime nerds.
Oh, fantastic.
Best.
I'm sure that's so much fun to deal with.
Yeah, they're not all bad. It's
Yeah.
it's more just, how sudden it happened. It was just like I was tired. It's been
Mhm.
bad work.
Yeah.
My coworker who never does their work hasn't
Hasn't done their
or
work.
yeah, they're on holiday, so I get to do
Oh,
my work, their work, and all the work they didn't do. So I'm doing like three people's worth of work as well. So
great.
so yeah, then the Weiss thing just happened. It's like
Uh,
at the beginning it was just frustrating, but then it got good.
yeah.
People did adult stuff.
Oh.
That's the one
Lot of
good thing
adult
about
stuff.
them being adults is they don't like act like children always.
Mhm.
Like there's a point where everyone just goes, "Okay, let's just fucking talk about this," right? Like
Mhm.
adults do, which is better than I can say for other adult friends I've had in my
Mhm.
life. So I respect them for that. I thank them for that. They made life easier.
Yeah.
It's just one of those situations you go into where it's like it's Pride weekend. I
Mhm.
I kind of feel obligated to be here because of this new system stuff I have to deal with and get everyone set up. But God, I wish I wasn't. I could be a fucking club getting hammered, hitting on
Yeah.
people instead or something. Except I wouldn't do that because that sounds awful as well.
Oh.
That sounds a lot more stressful and bad than going to play
Yeah.
kite games.
Oh, that does. Oof.
Next Pride, I should see about talking the store into being like, yeah, let's have like a gamer night. Just come play
That'd be
board
good.
games.
Yeah. That'd be good. Should do that. Definitely.
Yeah.
Hmm. So yeah. I don't know. Anything else interesting happened this weekend for you?
Uh, Nothing
Uh,
interesting. The
yeah.
rest is just like what I've read and stuff, and which we'll
Yeah.
get into. What about you
Yeah.
though? Anything interesting happening? I know today
Oh,
was probably hectic.
yeah. Not really hectic. It was just we went out to dinner for my mom's birthday and that, and then not really anything going on. Yeah, I don't know, nothing exciting this weekend either. I don't really do much. So yeah.
I forgot to mention the reason the episode's today instead of yesterday too for
Mm.
stuff that happened
Oh,
last week.
yeah.
Flex hours kicked in, so my hours just changed. So I was like dead on my feet. I was like, I haven't
Oof.
slept all weekend, and I had to get up early,
Ooh,
and I
yeah.
don't drink coffee. So
Yeah.
I was passing out, which I mean, I'm gonna field the episode tomorrow because, I'll probably still go to bed regular time, not get up early. But
Yeah.
oh well,
Oof.
once a week's not bad to do that.
Yeah. That's not so bad.
It just takes that first day to really get used to having to wake up early.
Yeah.
It doesn't help when the night before you stay up till like 1 reading Life is Strange fanfics. So
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't help.
as one does.
Yeah. It's just how life is sometimes.
Yeah, life is strange.
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
Nice.
uh.
Oh, so speaking of reading some Life is Strange fanfics, what you been reading or watching this week?
Life is Strange fanfics. That,
Nice.
that's I say that as a joke, but also not as a joke, because that's been like 90% of my reading. I and that's with me finishing Gardens of the Moon and getting 40% of the way through Ancillary Justice by Anne Leckie, which is a sci-fi novel I've started reading. Uh, Despite all of that, which is something like probably at least one entire full fantasy novel worth of content, I've still read more Life is Strange fanfics than anything else.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, I've been in a nostalgic mood, which is weird to say that I can be nostalgic for Life is Strange, but when you think about it, it's like 4 years old already.
Oh my God, is it really?
Yeah, episode 1 came out in 2015.
Wow.
Yeah.
God. 2015 was 4 years ago.
I know, right? It's awful. I hate it.
What is time?
Yeah, no, I've been in like this weird nostalgic sort of funk, and I've been like reading Life is Strange fanfics, and I'm at the point I don't think I can replay that game.
Yeah.
I can maybe do speedruns of it, which I kind of want to go back and do just to like go through it again, but I don't think I could ever play that game casually again.
Yeah.
Just because like I would hate for it to change my opinion, especially since my opinion's now being skewed so much from all the fan fiction. There's points where I go, wait, that wasn't canon, shit. Like, I can't. There's like certain parts of episodes where I'm like, I don't even remember this. I thought this happened instead. It's like, no, that was just. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Oof. Dang. I should finish that game sometime. I got Act 2, maybe chapter 2, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I beat the first two chapters and then I had a friend playing through it, so I just kind of like hobbled onto them and like went through with them.
Yeah.
So it's not even beaten on my own account past chapter 2.
Nice. Way to go.
Yeah, I know, right? It was just really hard for me to actually play it myself after the whole Kate thing. It was a lot easier to go through with someone else and watch it. And I've watched quite a few friends play through it now. Like Techie and Crow, who I don't think you would know.
Not really. Yeah. I think I know of them.
Chromianist. Yeah, I think we hosted them once after because they were doing some live stream from Japan and we're like, we're talking about anime, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
God. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that happened. Sunday night they were doing an anniversary stream, so they were in cosplay reading oh god, what's it called? My Immortal. Out loud, like the entire thing, the way it's written. Hi, I'm Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way. I think that's Welsh. Like that fanfic, the infamously, Jesus Christ, that fic is a trip. I thought I wrote bad curse stuff. I can't come close to that. The best part is when Voldemort flies up to Ebony and she yells Crookshanks to knock him off his broom, which is a cat's name, not a spell. And then he's like, you must kill Harry Potter, and just gives her a fucking gun and leaves. It's like, what is this? Like,
it's wild.
It's infamous. I've known of it. I've never been through it. But yeah, I got through maybe the first half, but I had to go to bed. But
wow.
Oh no, that was Saturday. Or was that Sunday? That might be when I got really late to bed. I don't even know. Time has no meaning.
Yeah.
Except for schedules. There was yeah, that was something I didn't intend to read, but somehow did in the most weird audiobook version. I'm not sure if Crow's gonna highlight that or not, but if they do, we'll probably add it in the show notes.
Oh boy.
I'll send you a link to their Twitch. So, but yeah, besides that, I started the second manga volume of J. Aijitsuka Art Design class, which I read the first one a while back. I just keep it by my desk if I want something short to read, because it's a 4-comb I just pick up, flip through a few. There you go. It's nice because it doesn't make me feel like I'm splitting my time between other books in it. It's just like, I want to giggle. Here we go.
Nice.
Because I have a lot of books to get to. Right now I'm kind of cycling like fantasy novel, sci-fi novel, light novel, so on and so forth, through a random mystery novel in there somewhere. But yeah, so only read a bit of that. I finally got volume 9 of Anne Happy. It was supposed to come out like last week, but it kept getting delayed. Finally arrived, read that. It's really sweet. I really adore Anne Happy, and I'm really sad because it's gonna end in one volume. There's only one more. I'm really sad the anime adaptation, which was good, just did not live up to the manga, because I think if it more closely followed the manga, it could have been really, really good. Cute. I just really like these characters, and I'm sad that I'm not going to be getting more of them, because I've really looked forward to every couple months to a year getting a new volume. It's one of my really happy pick-me-up series.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. There's hints that one of the newer characters that they've been around, but they were introduced only around volume 6 or so, I think. Which is similar to the same in the anime. They're only introduced near the very end. They might have a crush on the main character.
Oh.
which I think is really cute, and I hope it is, and I hope in the end it's like, oh yeah, okay. But they might
Yeah.
not be too. I think there's...
Mm. Mm. Well, that's what fanfic is for, right?
No one writes fanfic of Anne Happy, though.
Ah, but that means you can.
Yeah, but I haven't written anything in like a month and a half now. It's been bad. I have not been writing out.
Mm. Dang.
But yeah, I just really would like them to get together because it's like an anxious mess child.
Mm. Oh.
And it's just like, they're like, you're always so put together and pretty. I really admire you for it.
Oh
Both
my
because
god.
they want to be like them, but then also, I'm like, come on, make it gay. Which Anne Happy's not above. There is at least one gay character, possibly two. I believe the other character,
Yeah.
reciprocates, but it's not really clear because they're really aloof.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's gay characters in it, which is nice.
Cool.
Very, very obviously not subtext gay characters.
Nice. That's always good. It's always refreshing when that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I read that literally just earlier today because it just arrived.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a few chapters more translated of Shoiteki ni Shindakira.
Nice.
Well, more in English. It's like really far translated in some other languages, but only slowly getting there in English.
Yeah.
And then there's just a few like webtoons stuff that I kind of read, but never really got into, and I don't remember having the names. And I think
Yeah.
there's one Koyo Mare something, which seemed really interesting at first, but now it feels like they're drifting away and using like... They're trying to expand in ways that just kind of pushes it away from the plot points that really interested me and I wanted them to build, and I'm sure they will
Mm-hmm.
through these other stuff, but it just kind of lost my interest, which was unfortunate because it seemed interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. It's non-Mel. I think it's Korean? I'm not certain though, it might be Japanese.
Mm.
But it's like a web series.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, is that about it? Been watching anything lately?
No. I actually didn't watch anything. I've thought about it a few times. I've gone like, oh, I should watch something right now. And they're like, but I want to read. Or I haven't gotten a lot of time. I've mostly, when I've had time to watch stuff and just chill, I've been in Abby's stream. So
Nice. Cool.
watching Wario Wand.
Ooh.
Hello, Wario. Mr. Obama sends his regards. Yeah,
Cool.
no, it's been nice. It's been comfy.
Comfy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a comfy week. A weird, nostalgic, comfy week.
Mm-hmm. That's good. It's good to be comfy.
Oh, and not really anything I've watched or read, but
Mm-hmm.
my vinyl copies of the Hollow Knight soundtrack arrived. Hollow Knight
Ooh.
and then Hollow Knight Gods and Nightmares, which I believe was the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the vinyl soundtracks today.
Cool.
They're really good. I'm really happy to finally have these. They came out forever ago, but they were through like a specific site, and I didn't get them, and they sold out. But I found out they were still selling them through Bandcamp.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, wait, I can still get these. So I went and got them because it's a fantastic soundtrack, and I love my soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
I
Cool.
think they're picture discs too, which is even cooler.
Oh.
For anyone who doesn't know what a picture disc is, it is a vinyl where the vinyl disc itself is a picture.
Oh. Cool.
Hence the name picture disc.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes. But yeah, they're really cool. I don't have a lot. They're not super common. I think I have like Record Store Day Nightwish one for a few tracks off the Imaginarium album, or like demos of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was in weird plastic that's hard to get out of, and it's very staticky, so it crackles a lot, but So it's nice to have some other picture discs that are more
Mhm.
better quality.
Yeah.
And I do love my soundtrack so much.
Yeah. Soundtrack's good.
That's one of the videos I meant to upload, the soundtrack video,
Oh.
which is now out of date. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Soundtrack video, haul video, episodes.
Mm. We'll catch up someday.
One day. What about you though? Have you been reading or watching much?
Kind of. I don't know, I spent some time catching up on like Sarah's Anmai, which is still really good. It's gotten extremely good. The latest episode is like incredible. I really like that show a lot. It's like at the first couple episodes, it just seems like, oh, this is like wacky and weird, and they're going for something, and like it gets a little formulaic, but it's like fun, and then they kind of break that formula pretty quickly and just go straight into some very heavy feeling stuff, and it's so good. Oh,
That seems exactly like an Ikuhara series.
yeah, that's what I've been hearing is like all the Ikuhara series are all kind of that. Just this is on a much more accelerated time frame since it's only 11 episodes.
I think Lesbian Bearstorm was also only 11.
I thought that was longer than that by a little
I will
bit.
check. I will check.
I don't know.
thought it was 11. I could be wrong.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it's 12, so it has one more episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, so from people who are Ikuhara experts, I've heard them say that like this is probably the best paced show he's done so far.
Mm-hmm.
So far, at least.
Yeah.
Assuming the last like 3 episodes or whatever don't drop the ball.
We've cursed it. Oh no.
oh no. But yeah, I also got caught up on Dororo, which is that show's getting weird, but not necessarily in a good way.
Oh.
I don't know. There was one episode that seemed like not quite slapstick, but it was like just very wacky, like a lot of really silly, exaggerated faces and like silly sound effects, and it didn't fit the tone of the show at all. It was strange. I don't know. That show was weird, and it feels like it's spinning its wheels, but it seems like they're getting back to the main plot now. Like they just had a couple filler episodes that were just felt really weird. But yeah, I think it hopefully will be getting really good again. It's been a fun show. Then the last thing I've been watching is I've been rewatching Princess Principal.
Which I still need to finish. I dropped so much on the box set and I haven't finished it yet. Same with Girls Last Tour. I'm so bad. At least there's been no more box sets for me to buy.
Yeah. True. Yeah. So yeah, I've been watching the dub, which is pretty good. The one thing I really like about this dub is that it makes Chise, the one actual Japanese character in the show, it makes her feel truly like a foreigner. Because with the Japanese version, like, yeah, they're all British people.
Japanese.
But they're all, yeah, exactly. And so all the jokes were like, she says something in Japanese, and they go, "What? What'd you say?" That doesn't make any sense.
Japanese, they say.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's those jokes like make sense now. So.
Does she still speak Japanese in the dub, with subtitles?
Yeah. Not all the time.
Okay, but sometimes.
She speaks English, but she's occasionally said some Japanese. And there's one episode early on that has a lot of Japanese characters in it, and they just speak Japanese, and there were no subtitles
Her,
at all.
introduction episode.
Yeah,
There's
on the train.
No subtitles? What?
Yeah, it was weird.
That must you can turn them on, I guess, but that must be weird if it's aired on TV like that, and people are just like, "What the fuck are they saying?"
Yeah, it was like the kind of stuff that was like I don't think I needed subtitles for it because it was a lot of. Yeah, it was like a dude yelling orders at soldiers, but it was in Japanese, so it's like, okay, he's just yelling something like, "Hey, get them" or whatever. So it's not important dialogue, but it was interesting.
Oh, right. I mentioned box sets, so it reminded me of something. Knights of Sidonia's, their Netflix license expires like beginning of July.
Oh
So if
yeah,
you
I
want
heard
to
about
watch
that.
that, it's about to run out. Luckily, Sentai has released it, but most Netflix stuff doesn't get releases. So,
Yeah.
though the stuff that doesn't get releases, because they're like, well, we produced it, that they don't run out of rights there, so it'll never show up anywhere else,
Hmm.
which really sucks. I want
Yeah.
Kakaguri box sets and Little Witch Academia box sets, and
Hmm.
Sirius the Jaeger box sets.
Mm.
I'll never get. I'll never even get a regular Blu-ray of them, which is a bit frustrating.
Yeah. It is. Netflix is bad.
Yeah, have you noticed Sentai Filmworks has really like cut back on the number of premium box sets they've been doing?
I I can't say that I
Oh,
have. I didn't, but I never paid much
they
close attention
they
to
were
them.
doing
So.
like a ton at one point. They did like Princess Principal, Made in Abyss, Girls Last Tour, Galactic Heroes, K-On! All within like a month of each other, plus
Hmm.
some others. And now they're like, there's been 2 more up for pre-orders since then in February.
Yeah.
And no more announced. I think because of all of the delays they had with all of them, they're like,
Oh.
yeah, we did too much at once. We have to wait a bit.
Yeah.
And their latest ones haven't been that great for, premium box sets.
Hmm.
Most don't even have like extras. Like one of them is Cutie Honey Universe premium box set. Its extras are an art booklet and art cards.
Oh.
That's it. And
Mm.
Devil's Line has an art/manga booklet that's 44 pages and the soundtrack, which I like the soundtrack,
Hmm.
but it's still like that's hardly anything to call a premium box set.
Yeah.
And then the prices are still pretty high for that. Like they're lower than most of the other premium box sets, but they're still really high for premium box sets. I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
But it
Oof.
might just be, they're fighting a lot more again with Funimation and
Yeah.
them for stuff, which
Mm. Yeah. I don't know. It's a bummer.
I just noticed that while thinking of it, and I
Mm.
thought it was interesting.
Yeah. It is. I wonder if maybe they're like might be trying to move more into the like doing like kind of just like steelbook collector's editions things instead of the premium box sets, because those premium box sets are probably much more expensive to make.
And they
And I
probably
know
won't
they've
sell
been,
as many.
yeah. Whereas the steelbooks are probably like a better profit margin on those, I would imagine.
Yeah, and you can do a limited run pretty easy for that. I don't know if they've announced more steelbooks. I haven't really seen any.
I know there was one for Big O because I bought it
Okay.
or pre-ordered it
Yeah,
rather.
there was that one. There's the Land of the Lustrous one.
Yeah, those are the two I know of and owned. So that's the only reason I thought of that.
Right now, I'm trying to see if there's any Blu-ray releases for Gun Gale, because that one's on Netflix. But also,
Oh,
it also streamed on other sites,
huh.
right?
That's odd.
It's streamed on Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm seeing if it's just like on Funimation under Sword Art Online. Ugh, Funimation, your website's terrible. What is this?
Well, of course. Our website's the worst. Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they have Gun Gale on Funimation.
Huh. Weird.
Because that's one I would like to have.
Yeah. Hmm.
Was it not? No, it's still on Crunchyroll. Just I guess there's no. Oh, it's Aniplex. No,
Oh,
no.
dang.
That means it's only gonna be available through Right Stuff. 3 DVDs, each $100.
Oh, jeez. That's ridiculous. Can't
Fuck.
believe that kind of thing still happens. That's
for sure.
the worst.
Yeah, 70
Ugh.
bucks each.
Jeez.
I think they might only have the first 2 out as well. Which is weird, because I don't think they do that for the other Sword Art shows. I think those are actually just...
Mm.
Is it just 2 volumes, or is it 3? Oh, I think it's just 2, so it's like 140. That's still so much.
Mm.
Look at this garbage.
Yep.
It'll load. Like,
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. So yeah, it's $2. That's $74 each.
Oh, God, that's too much.
90 for volume 1 and 75 for volume 2. I don't know why there's a difference there.
Oh, that
Does
is
one
weird.
have the extras? I don't know, but
Mm,
that's fucking dumb as shit.
dang, that's bad.
Yeah, meanwhile, the regular Sword Art is just like... Actually, maybe regular Sword Art isn't. They have a limited edition too by Aniplex for Sword Art Online too.
Huh.
I would have assumed you could buy it because like Funimation has it, right? So I'd assume they licensed it.
Yeah. Huh.
If
Weird.
they didn't, that's such a huge amount of money they're not getting because they're being fucking dumb. No,
Mm.
they actually don't. What?
Huh.
There was no regular Blu-ray release for Sword Art.
Like at all? That's weird.
No. There was a French one.
Okay.
Okay, here's Sword Art
Is it
Online Part 1. Import.
is it
English subtitles, dubbed English. Okay, so you can import a PAL version from Europe. It's only in North America that you're fucked. But you can buy PAL Sword Art Online Blu-rays.
is it
What
is
is
it
this? Wait.
is it like maybe is it like out of print and they just got rid of the page for it or something?
No, they would not. Like,
No. Huh.
there's no reason it would go out of print, right?
I don't know.
Sword Art Online's popular. If the
Yeah.
PAL ones are still available to buy, why would,
Mm.
you know, 20
That's
bucks
weird.
too to import, only 20 bucks to get from Europe. Meanwhile, for North America, they're like collector's editions for 50 bucks, like that you have to get like 4 or 5 of. That don't even have the English dub, it's just the subtitles. What?
Weird.
Aniplex, the fuck you doing?
Mm.
Give or take. Maybe there'll be Gun-Gil imports. Wait a second.
Oh no.
Wait a second.
Mm.
No.
Oh.
There's the Japanese import, which is like $212
Oof.
because
That's
people spiking it.
yeah. That's
That
too much.
show is so good, I just want to own it.
Mm.
Oh well. Anyways, sorry for the tangent. I got distracted.
That's okay. We were gonna end up with a short episode this week anyway, because no news.
And also no episode for Gun Parade March.
Pretty much.
So we're going to talk about Gun-Gil instead, the other gun.
Yeah, the other gun. The two guns.
2 guns.
So yeah. I guess we'll just get into book club then, since we're talking about it. We can have our 2 minutes to talk about Gun Parade. 90 seconds, because that's all we'll need. So this episode was a lot of nothing.
Why was there suddenly a filler episode this late? So what baffles me so much about this is they decided not to go the, harem route with him getting fought over by 2 different girls or whatever. So they killed one off and had her like another one instead, but then they do it anyways in this episode.
Mm.
OBS dislikes this episode so much we've just started dropping frames.
Yeah, you've gone all robot voice for me.
Oh no. That's
no.
my internet.
No.
Stream might die. We might have to
Oh, no.
continue this. At least book club's a natural place to like do half tomorrow and then like edit it.
Mm.
But
I mean, we can also just keep going and put the recording on YouTube. I don't know.
as long as the recording works, if I'm robot-y, it might be going weird.
I mean, if it's robot on my end. It shouldn't be on
Okay.
yours.
You can understand me though, right?
Yeah, I can understand. You
Okay.
just sound weird.
Yeah.
Am I coming through okay on you?
Yeah,
You
you
though?
sound perfectly
Okay.
fine to me. That's what's got me confused. Good
Weird.
old Skype.
Good old Skype.
Yeah, I'm just at 0 kilobytes per second upload, and I don't know why. I assume my brother's
Fantastic.
like doing some stupid. He somehow hogs all the bandwidth, and I know 100% is because he keeps 30 tabs open at once. And it's like, can you not like having all of those loaded at once is just bloating us. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how do you manage to do nothing all day and then still take away like literally every resource in the house? God damn. I don't care if you can hear me. Fuck him. He might. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Mai's got a crush. Another girl's got a crush. So this random girl that has a crush on him, there's scenes and stuff she does that's really cute, and then there's scenes and stuff she does that's really shitty.
Yeah.
I'm like, she could have been such a good character, but no, you fucked it. But that's okay, because she's gone after this episode, because it's like, oh wait, you're someone else.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
I
never
guess
see
it's
her again.
I guess it's supposed to be commentary on like idolizing soldiers, but it doesn't really come across well.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this episode was entirely to just show Mai having a crush,
Yeah.
which I thought that was really weird because like it feels so forced.
Yeah, it doesn't feel natural at all. And like the worst part is when they have that moment in the room and the teacher comes in. It's like, chalk machine, oh no, better go. And she accidentally draws the line dividing them between them, like there's still a wall between them. It's like, it's such forced like iconography.
Yeah.
In such a forced scene, in such a forced episode. It's like, why?
It's like that scene. They were really going for something, and it just falls flat because
You know, if they were a bit more subtle and had like 50 different writers, maybe they could pull it off and had it in the beginning of the series instead of later.
Yeah. So.
Miss Mabuya didn't deserve this. Miss Mabuya. Oh my god, there is a point. So the dub, right? What's his name? Goddamn Hayami is trash. He's like ghosting this girl, just like, oh no, I'm sick or whatever. The laugh he makes after when they're all like kind of calling him out on it is so fucking weird and goofy. It's so uncomfortable. He actually sounds like a villain. I'm like, what is this? I'm gonna see if I can find it because it's actually awful.
Oof. Yeah, that was so weird. That whole sequence of events that he was like, he rejected her and said no to the date, and then apparently just changed his mind and said yes, and then didn't show up. Like, dude.
And then apparently called sick or something.
Yeah, that was.
Which I thought one of the other people did to like not hurt her feelings or something because he was ghosting like an idiot. But
yeah, I don't know. It was bizarre.
Yes, ma'am.
Strange thing.
Okay, I think I found the scene.
So worried, even you sounded so. Are you really?
Let me. Okay,
Better.
here's the laugh.
I swear it was awful.
Oh, he made an excuse after all?
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I feel much better now.
That fucking laugh. I know you have some delay.
Yeah, I just heard it. Oh,
It's so weird and
so
sinister.
weird.
Yeah.
That like.
I was like, what?
Totally changes the like tone of that. Oh.
I know, right? It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck were they going for with this dub?
Yeah.
I don't know. Miss Mabuya.
Ugh. So yeah, so I looked up I was looking at the Wikipedia page for the Gun Parade March game. Just kind of apropos nothing. I just felt like looking at it, and I thought apparently Gun Parade Orchestra also got a video game, which I think is really funny because it goes from like game to manga to anime back to game, which is just a fascinating lineage to me. Oh, and also Gun Parade Orchestra is like a trilogy of games, so apparently it was good enough to get 3. So that was weird.
I gotta hope the game is bad than the show then.
Yeah, but yeah. The more interesting thing though is that every time I read a synopsis of the anime, it was just like, oh, these students, here are these students, they pilot mechs to fight aliens and whatever. But the synopsis of the game is like, oh, it's about them trying to balance being pilots and being high schoolers at the same time. And I'm like, oh, that that makes a lot more sense for the show.
Yeah, but the show fails at it so badly because
Yeah.
it's so like maybe it's supposed to be drawing on purpose how it jumps back and forth, but the way they do it just doesn't work because it doesn't ever kind of show them actually suffering. Like once or twice it does, but for the most part it's just really harsh jumps in scenes back and forth. Like they're fighting for their lives. Miss Mabuya's dead.
Yeah.
For like next episode, we're having fun, yeah. Oh, we have one scene of being sad. Now we're having fun again. Fighting for their lives, stranded, almost dead. Oh, crushes. Ooh, it's like
Yeah.
okay, these kids must have so much PTSD, and yet none of them show it.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm excited for, did you see the end title card for next scene? Does it
I
get
did.
gay? Wait a second.
Oh,
Wait
we can
a
only hope.
My ex, Hara?
Whoever. Sure.
Yeah, I think that's her name, Hara.
My ex, anyone other than the main dude. Yeah, that would be great.
Oh, but Hara's supposed to be with the mechanic girl. Oh.
Oh no.
I think she
That's
was
okay,
actually the
Paul.
one doing the voiceover, and she's like, now it's my turn, like, it's in her turn to get jealous or something.
Oh.
I think is what I meant to do. The dub didn't do. It wasn't very clear, but
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know,
I don't know.
an early
The-
2000s 90 thing with the lesbian couple that's canon and not awful would be very nice.
Yeah,
I'd give it so many points if it did that at least. It's,
that'd be good. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have anything else about this week's episode. I don't know. That teaser did make me curious about next week though. So we'll see. We will
got
see.
4 more episodes. We've
4
got a
more.
third left to go.
Oh,
Oh,
it makes it sound like a lot. Oh no.
he'll maybe pick up in the later half, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'll end well.
The last episode will just be their graduation, and he'll ask Maya out.
It'll be their graduation ceremony, and one of them will like look at an empty chair that has a diploma sitting on it or whatever, and be like, "Oh, Miss Mabuya."
Miss Mabuya. They're all
Oh.
just gonna be crying because they're like, Miss Mabuya, Miss Mabuya, Miss Mabuya.
Yeah.
With like the most dead, hollow voices. Like you heard that dub. Imagine him shouting, Miss Mabuya, while
Miss
she's
Mabuya.
dying. Miss Mabuya. God, put that laugh anywhere. It's so creepy. I need that to be like, I want to get that as like an audio thing and just like set up audio cues for like follows or subs or something if I ever start streaming again, and just have that
Oh, God.
stupid laugh.
Oh no.
God,
Oh no, that'd be terrible.
it's
You should do it.
yeah, the laugh for one and then Miss Mabuya for the other.
Oh yeah. Shall we move on to serious then?
All right.
All right.
Something good.
Yeah. Something good. It was, after the end of the last episode, I thought, oh, there's gonna be like a big fight in this episode, and then there totally wasn't. It was like 30 seconds, and then they just ran away.
It feels a bit like they're trying to save the budget for the end, because the
Yeah.
fight was not as good as some of the other fights. But I think they wanted to throw big budget in at the beginning,
Hmm.
and then big at the end.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I also don't know if maybe just it seemed awkward, despite the budget not being less, because of the way they're floating. So they're just kind of like not as dynamic. Like they don't have to move all their body and muscles. They just like literally float around. Which is just like their powers. Like it feels so unnatural compared to the rest of the animation in the show, and that might have been a conscious idea to change, which I mean I'm not entirely against, because it did make them feel really like out of place and kind of jarring, which if they were supposed to be, it works.
Yeah, true. I mean, they are vampires, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a weird scene in terms of like production.
The old man is the military guy, which I think we figured out. I think we guessed that.
Yeah, I think so. I think we.
It's like, who
guessed
else
with
would
that.
know, right? Like,
Yeah. Like, who else could that dude be?
Mhm.
Like,
And still not sure if I think Justice, whoever the gun guy's name is, I don't.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
don't know if he's a friend or villain, because he could still be leading, like, helping him specifically because he's working for them and they want him to reach the arc,
Mm-hmm.
which they're trying to do right now. And we're seeing why as some of them just kind of go bestial and, like, freak out and die, and
Oh, yeah.
they lose control. No one can
Yeah.
control them.
Yeah. Yeah, the vampires have like some kind of sickness thing.
Some
Seems
kind
like.
of plague.
Yeah. It was weird.
I almost thought at first it was like poison, like he tried to poison Mikael,
Mhm.
but then I realized, there's the whole thing about we need this arc to survive, we're going to die off, and,
Mm-hmm.
if there's a plague effect in, then that makes sense, right?
Yeah, totally.
That's also, maybe that's, the plague's not on them, but it's in the blood they're drinking, and they should watch that or something, who knows?
Yeah.
Not
was-
super clear.
I feel like this was a weird time to have that reveal happen. Like that should have been a detail that came up earlier or something. I don't know. It just seems like at this point in the story to be like, and also this.
I feel like it makes some sense, though, because it was brought up, right? They have brought
Mhm.
up that they're dying.
Yeah.
We haven't known how, but, like, we also haven't had any characters that would have any reason to tell them why
Yeah.
until, like, someone literally dies in front of their face, and it's like, oh yeah, it's this. Like,
Mhm.
so it sort of makes some sense, I feel.
Yeah.
That's just kind of sudden because, like, a plague it just kind of hits at random,
Yeah.
which kind of also, I think, or it kind of shows how horrifying it is for the vampires that just at random you can just die.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Yeah. It was strange.
hmm.
Oh, I wonder if that's how Mikhail's gonna die now. Oh no.
Because, yeah, he foreshadows, he says, like, you're gonna help us if you don't want to end up like that or something.
Yeah. Oh no. In the final fight against his brother, and then he gets all sick and loses control. Oh,
I think
that'd be
they're
the
both
worst.
gonna die. I think Yuli's gonna die. I think
Mm,
the girl that really likes him is gonna end up not in a relationship with, but she's gonna, like, end up with the lieutenant. I think they're gonna become Jaegers
mm,
and, like, partners, but not
Yeah.
romantically.
yeah.
But Yuli and Mikhail will die, and maybe they'll join whoever is left of the other Jaegers, because I wouldn't be surprised if Willard died.
Willard, that's the captain, right? Or
Yeah.
The Witcher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
so much of this is about his redemption, too.
Yeah,
killed
he's
them
probably
all.
gonna die, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the others. I really like the scene at the end where they go to Dogville, and they're like, we
Mhm.
need to split up into two teams. Like, we need to bury them, because they've been there for years, unburied.
Yeah. That was a nice touch, I
Yeah.
thought.
I'm surprised they aren't all under snow, but I guess it's the warm season, so it's melted.
Yeah. But yeah. Mm. Oh yeah, the one detail from earlier I thought was interesting was the old man has those burns all over his hands.
Mm.
And I'm assuming it's because of he like must have tried to actually take the arc away or something.
Well, he mentions he's like, I felt it, and I could hear him speak to me. So he might have put
Mhm.
his hands in the pool
Yeah.
and hurt him.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's
no, that
interesting.
makes sense. I saw the burns, but I'm like, are those burns or they're like liver spots? I'm not really
Mm.
sure,
Yeah.
and I didn't really put two and two together until you just mentioned them. Like, oh yeah, he says he put his hand in it.
Mhm.
That would burn.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I wonder if that dude's gonna come up again later, or if he's like done for now. You know, if he's gonna.
There's a
Turn
chance
up
to
for some
just
reason.
kill him off now. And they're like, well, he's led them to it. We don't need him anymore. Vampires
Yeah.
gonna hunt him down.
Yeah. So yeah. I think that was kind of all I had for this episode, though. Well, there's one last thing.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Do you watch after the credits for the next
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
preview?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can tell when there's gonna be after
Phew.
credit stuff because it doesn't ask you to skip. They specifically put like still frames to skip, which is a
Mhm.
really nice touch actually. I'm glad they did that, which they planned it to be a Netflix release, so it makes sense.
hmm
Which, there's so many other anime I wish did that because I missed so many of the end scenes because of it.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, what's that? He's like,
Yeah.
finally, Mike, I can show off, because he's still trying to prove he's gonna try to kill you. I would not be surprised if Yevgraf showed up at the end and killed him, because it's like, no, you fucking idiot, we need him. Like,
Yeah. God, that was such a ridiculous scene of just weird zombie army with flamethrowers and tank and oh god.
it's such a great aesthetic
It
in
is.
such a
It's-
goofy way.
It's this like weird comedy aspect of the show. This scientist weirdo.
Yeah, it's a fun way to like raise the stakes at the end, because we've been sitting here
Mhm.
knowing what these stakes are the whole time, but then it's like, oh wait, yeah, this like chaos element's still here. Gotta
Yeah.
deal with this first. Which, because yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, there's still like 3 episodes left. That's a lot to get through. Is there gonna be lots of like talking or anything, or lots of dialogue? Are we gonna get one episode that's just one like crazy fever dream while he goes to the pool or something?
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be against. I was just curious, but it makes sense if they have to deal with this first. Which also
Mhm.
gives time for the others to catch up to them.
Yeah.
So.
I assume that'll be next episode. Will be dealing with these dudes, and then the Jaegers catch up.
Yeah.
And then the next episode will be the weird fever dream, and after that, dealing with Dracula, with not Dracula.
Yeah, not Dracula.
Yeah.
Yevgraf. Wait, what's Yevgraf backwards?
I can't do that in my head.
I need to see it. Where's
Yeah.
his name? Where's his name?
God, he's at like the bottom of the
'Cause if
character
it's
list or something.
yeah, because it's alphabetical.
Yeah.
Fargvey.
Fargvey. Oh, of course.
Yevgraf. my son Fargvey.
Yeah.
Call me Alucard, Dad. Damn.
Dad.
Fargvey. Ooh. Nothing spells fear like Fargvey. Ooh, apparently the show got an Italian dub. Interesting.
Cool.
Oh yeah, because Netflix actually does a bunch of language
Oh,
dubs
yeah.
usually.
they do
That's
a
one
bunch.
good thing about them that they do, is they do like a ton of languages when they can.
Yeah. So for subs and dubs, they have so many options. It's
Yeah,
actually pretty nice.
It's too bad their subs are never timed properly with the show. That's
Yeah.
the most frustrating part. I had to
Yeah.
pause and replay it a few times because the sub just flickered, and then when you replay it, it shows it properly. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I had so many issues with the Little Witch sub. I was just like, I'm watching the
Oh.
dub at this point.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stand the dub, so I did. No offense, it's a fine dub, but I watched so much of it subbed already. It was just like, I can't. It's like whichever I watch first is kind of what I stick to,
Mhm.
unless if it really doesn't matter, like Bodacious Space Pirates.
Oh yeah.
But like Space Pirate Mito, I haven't been able to watch season 2 because it's not dubbed. And I
Oh,
watched
no.
the first season dubbed, which is such a good dub. It's like the wacky, over the top
Mhm.
kind that actually works.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that's all I had for this.
Yeah, me too.
Uh,
Yeah. I think that's kind of all I have for this week too. I don't know. What about you? Any last things you want to get in before we sign off this week?
no, I just realized I recognized Agatha's voice actress, the English
Mhm.
one.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, Allegra Clark. She did the dub for Peter Hui in Gun
Oh.
Gale.
That's a name I've heard before.
Yes, she does good sort of sadist, so she actually would fit that part well.
Huh.
Does a good Peter Huey, so
Cool.
yeah.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah, I guess if there's anything left, it'd be kind of like any shows we're possibly thinking about next season or anything, because it is only 4 episodes away.
Yeah, we are getting there. I have not thought about that at all.
I'm kind of looking at Kyoso Giga again. I constantly do, but it's only 10 episodes, so we have to fill a bunch.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, it's such a weird show. I only ever saw episode 1 and I want to watch it.
Mhm.
And it would force me to finally watch it, but then I'm also like, I want to make you watch Gun Gale or something, like Gun Gale or Space Pirate Mito or something.
Yeah, I
Because
could
I
do that.
think you'd actually enjoy them. But I don't know. Do we want to do a season that's make each other watch a show again, or do we want to do some regular stuff? Do we want to try to pick some ongoing seasonal stuff? Because we haven't done seasonal in a while.
I don't know. We could do anything. We could do a mix.
Yeah, we got decisions. We got so much stuff. Oh, wait, I'm on
So much.
this season.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, the only thing I can ever think of for next season is Fire Force. I cannot think of anything else
That's
that is
because
happening.
it's so
this season.
exciting.
Yeah.
There's Granville, that
Oh,
magical girl sort of thing. Yeah,
no,
Granville. Duh, who doesn't know Granville?
here's what we should watch for
Wait,
next
wait.
season. Yeah.
This is new. I haven't seen this before. Copcraft?
Oh, I've heard of that.
Unknown
I've heard
hyperspace
that
gate.
name before.
On this gate, a strange alternate world where fairies and monsters live, but it's cops with fairies and monsters, God. In the shadows of the chaos, crime is rampant. Drugs, prostitution, and weapon trafficking.
That sure does sound like anime.
Yeah.
Sounds like
it's-
something alright.
I hate it. Two individuals who differ in gender, personality, and even world of origin. Like, that's not stuff you have to point out. That's not a selling point that's like a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
I do like the animation style looks different for the two characters. But it's like, yeah, that just seems like a knockoff of some other stuff. Oh yeah, Vinland Saga.
Oh yeah.
Starts...
Oh, that'll be 24 episodes.
Yeah, we know
But yeah.
for sure. Shonen music show. Someone's getting in on that that Carol and Tuesday hype.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we looked at this the other day, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, we already looked at this last
Yeah.
week, so yeah, we don't have to go through it all again. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I was like at the start of the season, I was thinking, oh, spring is kind of weak, but summer, that's going to be the real good
But
season.
it's-
And there's like two things.
There's like nothing announced for summer, but then you go to fall and there's like twice as much stuff announced. It's like, how does that work? Like,
Yeah.
there's apparently nothing airing in summer. Which you'd think
it's
would
weird.
usually have the most because like kids are on summer break. So
Well, summer break is pretty different in Japan, I think.
yeah, but you know they still do
But
have
still.
a summer break. I think it's closer
Yeah.
to like spring break,
Yeah.
but you like there's still a break to watch.
Yeah.
And I guess they have all the like family holiday stuff, so they're busy, so they don't watch. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. But
I don't know, it's weird.
there's some stuff. There's magical girl stuff.
hmm
Oh wait, that was other news I saw. Zebek got absorbed by JC Staff, I think. I think it was JC Staff? Or IG Productions. Zebek got bought out though.
Oh.
I forget by who. Is JC Staff or IG Productions? I didn't pay attention. 'Cause
Oh,
I couldn't
nice.
remember what Zebek did. I just recognized the name. I think they do like mobile shows or something.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, we'll definitely have shows. We'll be talking about it more in the future, what shows we're gonna do.
hmm
I might just find something to surprise you.
Oh, no. Oh. We shall see.
The world's worst laugh. God, I want to mix that with Titus's laugh in Final Fantasy.
Oh, God.
Just like both of them overlaid, like ha ha he he ha ha. God, just like or like back and forth, like he ha he ha.
Oh, man. That's so no.
Incredible.
Oh.
My new music project, remixing awkward laughs.
Oh, man. Just a 10-hour compilation of all the worst laughs.
Ooh.
Just
If we
Oh,
can do
boy.
it, we have the technology.
that is technically true.
It's like a monkey paw curl moment. It's like we can do it. We don't want to do it.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, so yeah.
I think
I
that's
guess that's gonna do it for this week.
I managed to stall us to 1 hour. We did it.
Nice.
We made the 1 hour.
Yeah. We did it here on twitch.tv/Sasam. We did it.
I can go sleep on time still because it was so
Yeah.
short. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you can check us out on YouTube at shenanimegans.moe or Twitch at twitch.tv/Sasam, SASAM. And you can join our Discord at shenanimegans.moe/Discord. And follow us on Twitter at SasamBots and at lastly. And yeah. that's going to do it for this episode of Shenanimegans, Season 9, Episode 9. We will see you next week.
And we'll have everything up on YouTube pending any Google API outages.
Yes.
Take care.
Hopefully. Goodbye.